Who fancies a fun unboxing video? There we go. Well, keep watching to find out what's inside this humongous box from fun.com. Well, hello to you and welcome back to the Greg Who Lived YouTube channel. It has been a couple of months since my last video. I have been very busy and I'm actually preparing to take a trip to America for the whole of October. So I'm busy making my yearly Harry Potter inspired Halloween costume. I currently am making some clothes for one of my friend's birthday parties when I'm out there, so it's been very hectic. I've been working with a few brands on some different product launches, so it's been crazy, and I've actually had this box of fantastic products for about 2 weeks, I think, and I haven't got around to filming it, but that's what I'm doing now, and I can't wait to show you what's inside. This video is a collab gifted video with fun.com/fun.co.uk, and they're also the sister company of Halloween costumes. I have done, I think this is my 5th video possibly with them. I've done various different Halloween costumes like Snape, Hagrid, and they've also sent me different robes, they've sent me products, accessories, home decor, so many different things on their website. And as always, I'll make sure to post the links just below. But this was the latest haul that they allowed me to pick from their collection. So I was given £400 to pick just a different assortment of Harry Potter goodies. And I will say there is one product which isn't Harry Potter themed, but has a magic theme. So I included that in the haul as well. But I think it's a franchise that many of you will have watched and seen, and so you will enjoy the product. But before we take a look inside, of course, if you don't already, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel here at the end of this video, and I'll post the links to some other videos you might enjoy watching. But if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, it is at TheGregWhoLived. And you can also follow my shop page at TheGregWhoLived shop. Now, as I say, this is a gifted video. I didn't pay any money for the products that are in this box. However, going off the products that I've had in previous videos from fun.co.uk or fun.com, they're always brilliant, really well packaged, and the costumes they actually design themselves. I would recommend them, and I've worn the Snape one to a few parties. I've got the Hagrid one, which I've nearly got everything for, and they're always really good quality and I've really enjoyed them. The accessories and home decor bits have always been brilliant, so I'm a big fan. But with this £400, I wanted to select home accessories, costumey bits, and also just comfy clothes that allow you to show your Harry Potter pride wherever you are, whether you be at home, in something comfortable, or going out with friends. So hopefully this video has a bit of everything. So how about I stop waffling on and we get into this video. One more thing before I do begin, they did also send me some house inspired items. I'm not going to say what, but I'm going to say that for another video because they sent me all 4 of the collection that they have created. So this is just the actual £400 I spent. As usual, I'm going to put the links to where you can buy these things in the description below. So if you do like anything, please do check it out. And underneath the close-up videos of the products, I will put what the product name is. First item was on sale, and I'm going to see if you can guess the fandom. It does say it on the t-shirt, but it has a magic theme, and it's a show that I've really enjoyed watching for a number of years, and I really enjoyed it this year. And it is this Stranger Things top. Now, it does have the magic theme, which of course is what runs across all of my channels, but it's a Will the Wise D&D t-shirt, and it was actually reduced on the website, and I loved it. It's screen printed. I really loved these kind of retro-y colours, the design of it as well. I just thought it was a really fun top, and I really have enjoyed Stranger Things and the sci-fi 80s element of it. I thought this series was fantastic, and you know, we all love Harry Potter, of course, that's why we're here, but there's no reason you can't love other fandoms as well. So I saw this and had to get it, and it's very neutral. This will be like a comfy around the house t-shirt, and I got this in a large. So the sizes on the website are always really good. Sometimes I like things a little bit baggy, so I go for a large. If not, a medium fits me really well. But that was the first item that I got, and now we will continue with the Wizarding World themed items. Following on from the t-shirt, we have another t-shirt, and this is actually one I've already had before in one of these videos, but I loved it so much I wanted to get a replacement because it has faded because I've worn it so much. This was again in the sale, so it was at a reduced price, but some of you who've watched my videos will recognise it as the Hogwarts print t-shirt. Now, I don't know what it is about this t-shirt that I love so much. I think it's just the colours, and I really like the kind of silhouette of Hogwarts. It's got a real retro, vintagey, kind of 80s feel to it, which goes straight after the Stranger Things t-shirt. It does remind me a bit of sort of Miami Vice, those kind of colours, but I just really loved it, and I think this was reduced to about £4, which is crazy. The other t-shirt, as I said, has faded, but I have washed it so many times, again and again and again, and now it's got really soft, and it's faded, but is a great pyjama t-shirt. So this one I'm going to keep for when I actually want to wear it with an outfit, and it's brilliant. It's a really cool design, and hopefully they do more t-shirts in this style because I really love it. From some t-shirts, I'm going to move on to some jumpers or sweatshirts, however you want to call them. And so the first one is themed on the Marauders Map, which I love what me and Lima did with the map. It's now become iconic within the Wizarding world. There's so many different products that they do with the Marauders Map on, and another one is coming up a bit later on. So let's take a look at this. Here we are. This is the jumper, and it comes with a little bit of packaging, and this is it. So it's like a two-toned digital printed fabric, comes with all the official packaging, and it's a fun exclusive, so that's their own label. I think this was a medium. No, it is a large, so this looks like it would fit me very well. It's quite super soft on the inside, and I really do like the two-tone of it. This again was reduced, so whether they weren't selling that well, I'm not entirely sure, but the quality of it is lovely. And although it is the point of jumpers, I sometimes find jumpers a little bit too hot, you know, and they're too thick, which is probably me preempting we're gonna have an awful winter, I don't know, but jumpers sometimes are just too thick and too warm. Sometimes it's nice if it's just a bit of a chilly evening to whip just quite a thin jumper on and feel a little bit more comfortable. I like this because the Marauders Map print is all over the sweatshirt. I like that it is the front cover, which is on the front, which I know sounds really silly, but sometimes they print these things and then the main bit is like on a shoulder or it's on your side, and it just looks a little bit odd. So I'm glad that they've done it, so it's right on the front. And I think the two-tone is brilliant, gives it that bit of contrast. I think it makes it a little bit more modern, and I think people are going to know exactly what this is when you wear it. A casual outfit, or keep you cozy, nice and warm while you're watching a Harry Potter film in the evening. Is there anything better? The answer is no. And from one jumper themed on something in the series, we go to a jumper that features in the series, and that is in the form of Harry's Christmas jumper. Now, a few different brands have actually jumped on the Weasley jumper, Christmas jumper bandwagon, as it is, and I know that I've got one from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Florida. Me and Hannah got those when we took a trip 3 years ago. They also sell some of them at the studio tour, but the only problem I have is they are made of wool, which I've only discovered in the most recent years actually really irritates my skin, which is not the best. So although I love the green George Weasley jumper that I have, and it fits me really well, it's a great size, obviously it's authentic to what's in the films, it's very irritating to my skin to wear. So it is a bit of a downer that it kind of just hangs in my wardrobe. I don't always get to wear it. So this one, I believe, is made from acrylic, and I will check. And actually acrylic wool, because obviously it's not really wool at all, but it's just as soft, it's less irritating, I can wear it all day long, and as I say, it has the same look and it's brilliant. So let's take a look at this one. Here is the jumper. Again, we've got the label that shows that it is a fun.com design. And if I take a look, that's 55% acrylic, 25% nylon, 10% cotton, and 10% wool. And even by feeling it, it's incredibly soft. It feels like wool, but it doesn't have all those kind of particles that wool has. And even putting it against my skin, it doesn't feel itchy, it doesn't irritate. And I just love it. I know it's not as authentic, but it looks the same. You still have to be careful when washing and tumble drying these, not as much as you do with wool. That's the only downside with wool. And I've tried to mimic the wool. They've put the white speckles in. It's got the huge H on the front, and this just gives me Christmas feels. I don't care what people say, the first Harry Potter film is a Christmas film, and I do watch it every Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, or Boxing Day. One of those days, I always watch it. So I think this year I will be watching it in this jumper, pretending that I'm there at Hogwarts for Christmas. Each stands more for Hogwarts, but it's in the style of a Weasley jumper. It feels like a Weasley jumper, and I just think it's brilliant. Moving away from sweatshirts now, we move on to a jacket, and this actually goes with a bag that is designed in the same kind of aesthetic, and it goes with a denim jacket that I bought that's a retro one that Warner Bros created 21 years ago. This company have brought the design back out and kind of re-engineered it slightly, but it does look very similar. But I'm so excited because it actually is a Hogwarts denim jacket. And as soon as I saw this on the website, it went straight in the basket. Knew I had to get it, knew I had to have a look at it, because it just looks fantastic. And as I say, it's similar to a design that came out years ago, and it's by Cakeworthy, who do very good quality Harry Potter products. This, I think, is actually a female jacket, so I made sure to go for a much larger size. But let's have a look. Oh, denim always smells so good. Enough of that, here we go. So this is the Cakeworthy Hogwarts jacket. I've just seen the back, and it's a good one. But first of all, it comes with the Harry Potter Cakeworthy label, which I love, the little cutout. It's a snitch, and it's got all the labels in the back for Harry Potter Cakeworthy. But starting off with the features of the jacket, it is just a standard denim. I think they call it mid-wash. It's not the blue denim, it's not the super light denim, it's a mid-wash. And the buttons are all just standard gold. They don't have any Hogwarts crest or anything on them. But for the details of the jacket, on the collar we've got Hogwarts embroidered just up here. And then on one arm, which is the left arm, we actually have the Hogwarts crest, and not any Hogwarts crest, the old school 2001 merch Hogwarts crest. And if that wasn't enough, we then spin the jacket round, and on the back we have this. How good is this? We have Hogwarts again in the 2001 original Hogwarts font. But can we just take a minute to appreciate the Hogwarts crest on the back of this jacket? Incredible. Every single thread looks perfect. It's once again the old school Hogwarts crest, but the colours of everything look fantastic. I love all the different effects behind each crest, like different patterns so they stand out. The quality of the embroidery is really good, and checking on the inside, put interfacing into it so it won't be uncomfortable when you're wearing it on your back, scratchy. Shall we try it on? The answer to that is absolutely yes. Let's try it on. Okay, no, this is absolutely fine. This is perfect. So the arms, perfect. It doesn't feel tight. The arms don't feel tight anywhere. I think if you're wearing quite a big jumper, it might be a little bit restrictive, but denim jackets are normally over the top of shirts or more of a spring, summery kind of deal. But I absolutely love it. It's really comfortable. The denim's really soft. I cannot wait to wear this. We've got pockets. Wow, it's got big pockets. Lots of pockets. I've seen a few different people on Instagram have actually added more patches and pins and all that kind of stuff to them. Give it a real nice 80s look, or even a 90s look as well. But cannot wait to add this to lots of different outfits. And it really is a brilliant way of bringing an old design, all that old artwork from 2001 and bringing it into 2022. Before I move on to the final bits, which are cosplay bits, I'm going to show you something which is a home accessory, and it goes with the Marauders Map theme from earlier. And it is a Marauders Map woven tapestry throw. Now, from previous videos, you might have seen I've got some of the Hogwarts house ones from fun.com, which is the Hufflepuff one and the Slytherin one. This is created in the same style, in the same technique, but it's Marauders Map, which I love. So let's open up the bag and have a look. So this is the loose packaging that it comes with, and on the back it says manufactured in America, but it is 122 centimeters by 150 centimeters. Don't think I'll be able to show the whole thing, but that is what it looks like on the front. What I love about these throws is it's a bit like really old TVs, where it's made up of lots of different colours, but when you kind of look afar, they all merge together and make the design. So on the back, it looks a little bit like this, these kind of colours, and if you can actually see around the edge, they put all of the different colours that go into it, black and white at the bottom. See how much I can get in camera. Like this. I am still here. This is roughly what it looks like. They are very soft. Putting it on my legs right now. A bit like an old man. Very soft, very vibrant, very colourful. And there's no reason you can't actually hang these up. If you wanted to use them like wall art, you can put them over your bed. You can keep them for a cozy night in. Take them outside. Just don't... No reason you couldn't have them around the bonfire or something like that. They're very cozy, very warm, and I found to be really, really good quality. I think they're made out of acrylic, so they're not wool or anything like that. I would be careful if you have to wash it, but I don't think there's any reason why you couldn't. It might just take a little while to dry. But showing this, I think I could definitely say mischief managed. And lastly, I come to some products which are cosplay themed. At the beginning of this video, I was talking about my Hagrid cosplay, but I was missing one part. And that was not the enormous size or enormous size this way, but it was in fact the wig. I needed a Hagrid wig and a Hagrid beard. Unfortunately, it's not happening here, and I get my hair cut far too often. So I'm gonna have to go to the world of appliances to get that sorted. But do I take it out and have a look? I think so. Wow, okay, no. We're gonna do a snap reveal. This is me now, and this is me now. This is the Hagrid wig and beard moustache kit. It is just as wild as the wigs and things that Robbie Coltrane had to wear, and there's so much of it. I didn't realise there was going to be this much when I put it on. I'm going to have to take this off because otherwise I can't talk to you, but it's so hot under this amount of hair. How actors do it, I have no idea. But this is a Halloween costumes made for fun.com piece. So this goes with their Hagrid costume, which came with a red undershirt, the long coat, and perfectly matches with the wig and the moustache beard set too. They do also sell the Hagrid goggles if you feel that you need those as well. I might have to get those just to really complete the look. I'm finding it very strange how much hair I actually have and how long it is. It's getting rid of a lot of my vision. Very strange. But taking this off and having a look, the quality with their wigs and things is always fantastic. I don't know if it will pick it up on the camera, but this is actually made out of strands of grey and then like a mousy brown, so it's not just one colour wig. And the hairs at the front are much shorter, which gives that Robbie Coltrane look. How people make these wigs, I have no idea, but comes with the attached to the wig cap, so it's really easy to put on and off. And then this is the moustache and beard set, and as you can see, it's like two pieces on the inside, and then it has straps which go around the back of your head and over your ears, and then keeps everything in place. Overall, I am so impressed with the set, and it's good that they give you the option to get the wigs that you need, because a lot of fancy dress costume websites, they give you the costume but then not the accessories that you need to make it complete. I would highly recommend this if you would love to dress up as Hagrid, and I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. I will admit that in the past I've bought some atrocious, and I mean the worst, Amazon wigs I think that ever existed. So it makes a really nice change at the quality and like the feel and the texture of this wig. And of course, even, you know, the best cosplayers will buy a wig and do a little bit of zhuzhing or dyeing or whatever they want to do. But I think this creates a really nice base, gives you the bits that you need. And if you want just a quick costume, dressing up as your favourite groundkeeper of Hogwarts, this is definitely for you. Now that I've managed to get rid of most of the Hagrid wig hairs, let's move on to the final two items, which are the same but different. And they're an item that I also have another variety of. Sounds very mysterious at the moment, but I was lucky enough to be able to select two more of the classic robes that feature in the Fantastic Beasts films. And unfortunately, they didn't have Hufflepuff. So this isn't me circling the Hufflepuffs out. I did want to get all three and they didn't have Hufflepuff. So I'm very sorry for all you Puffs out there, but fingers crossed I can get them in the future. But I was lucky enough to get the Gryffindor and the Slytherin classic robes, and I absolutely love these robes. I cannot recommend them enough. I've worn them in lots of different pictures, and whenever I wear them, people always ask me, you know, wow, are they official? Where did you get them from? I didn't know they did them. So this is them, the classic robes. and I don't know why I like them so much. Don't get me wrong, I love the Hogwarts robes that Harry and his friends have during the films, but the classic ones, there's something about retro classic designs I just love. Of course, being a proud Ravenclaw, they were the first ones that I got, but as soon as I saw these, I jumped at the chance to own them. It'd be great to take some different pictures and stuff in them, and I think they're fantastically made for the price that they are, and you wouldn't be able to get the fabric needed for them at that price, so very, very happy. What I particularly love is the different crests. They have these retro crests on them. The material is I would say navy blue or royal blue, somewhere in the middle, and they have lots of little details with them that is just brilliant. This is them opened out a little bit, and here we have the Crimes of Grindelwald label, and they also come with the old-fashioned clasp on the front. The arms have these little velvet panels which are fantastic, and it's only pre-lined a little bit with the red, but also the arms have red for Gryffindor as well. And they're made out of felt, which isn't too heavy. It does start to bobble a little bit after lots and lots of wear, but most felt costumes will do that anyway. That is the Gryffindor one. Let's take a look at the Slytherin one. Once again, we've got the same navy-ish fabric that goes for all four of the cloaks, and that is the old school Slytherin crest. Opening it up, we've got the same velvet stripes on the arms, and on the inside we've got this very nice emerald green colour, which again lines the inside of the cloak as well. I think what I'm most excited about is to do a group cosplay with some of my friends with each one, but also if I do manage to get the Hufflepuff one, maybe doing like a video where I could do different vintage looks in each of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Fantastic Beasts, I do think the fact they went back to Hogwarts at a time we haven't seen is very exciting, and I'm also incredibly excited for Hogwarts Legacy, which, who knows, we might get some costumes made from that game as well. But I just love the classic vintage look. I think it's really interesting and shows the difference between the more modern films and then what they would have worn previously. I love the logos, and it finishes off what I think is a fantastic haul, but just shows you the kind of breadth of what fun.com/.co.uk can do. Their costumes, I believe, are some of the best, and there's nothing wrong with buying costume if you don't think you can make your own, or you just don't have time. Cosplay is for everyone, and with companies like fun.com, it means that you can buy a costume that you know is going to be quality, fairly screen accurate to a point. Obviously they have to make these costumes on a kind of budget to make them affordable, but they always have great quality, and I think if you want to enjoy yourself and have some fun with the costumes of Harry Potter, they're a brilliant company to go to for things like this. So with that, sadly, I come to the end of this video. It has been fantastic to finally get back behind the camera, or in front of the camera. I guess I do everything. Sound man, hair and makeup, everything. But to actually create some more content for you, of course I am going to America, but maybe I'll film some videos when I'm out there. I'm not entirely sure, but I've just enjoyed making this so much, and it's great to hopefully hear from you all again, and to ask you and hear back on that important question, which I always ask, which is, what was your favourite product from this video? Are there any videos that you'd like to see in the future, in the run up to Christmas? And what do you think I should do next on my channel? As always, if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and you can watch more of my videos by subscribing just here. and clicking either this video or how about this playlist. So a huge thank you to fun.com, and until next time, stay safe, stay magical, and don't let the muggles get you down. Bye!